Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty D, one of the things, if you like strikeouts, this is the guy you want to watch pitch. Swing and miss stuff. Good fastball, a good assortment of breaking pitches. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia.
Leading off
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'll tell you what. You have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Jose Abreu. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Daniel Palka would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Daniel Palka now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Sales sets. 0-2 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Abreu is off at first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Santana has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making a throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll enter play right at .333, 18 homers and 58 runs batted in. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Betts, playing here in his age 26 season, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The shortstop, Xander.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Pedroia at second with two down. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting fifth.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Strike one to start the at-bat. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. One and one.
Yep, that ball went out.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in, Eric Thames. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Thames behind 1-2.
1-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Come on.
1 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Tim
No
Anderson will be next.
Yeah.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing. Strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. Change up inside. They lost him. Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, James McCann, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 32 at-bats. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cordell ranging back at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Christian Vasquez. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. And there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Santana will go over to first here, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Moncada has got it, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We've played 2. Boston leads it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Cordell, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ryan Cordell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is popped up. Bogarts is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Garcia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leury Garcia. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike three. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Sale gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. That misses. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Abreu tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Sanchez stands at second with 2 gone. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Daniel Palka, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox 1. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Liner toward right center. Thames moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston as the lead remains 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tim Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sales ready. First pitch on its way. 4-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A ball and a strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Devers leads off second with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Garcia has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. A man at second with one down, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here,
15,
he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Sanchez. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Boston. Now at the plate, James McCann. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Ryan Cordell, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. McCann leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there. Two gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Man at second here with 2 away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted into center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off
He's
for
0
the
for 2
Red
thus
Sox,
far in this one.
the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball,
A
that's
fastball
wide.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right
The
now.
batter,
Still
number
looks
2,
razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he
Xander.
might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. He'll try again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's another 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Set and the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch hit well on the ground to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 4-1. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Abreu stands at first with 1 out. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Pitch number 100 on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Randall Delgado.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rafael Devers. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
When I've been riding, got all design on me. Jump so fly, don't matter. I
from the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Soft liner to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Oh, he flubbed it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down and away, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ryan Cordell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, batting .500, 4 for 8.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Looped out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thames on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Two and 1 now to Mookie. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And you can tell by his body language that he's
Now
beyond
batting,
frustrated by that call. He's got to be
Bender.
wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Hit to short. Anderson brings it in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We return to Fenway Park after this. Carson Smith will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact. And he takes a called strike one. And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Matt Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he misses. 2-1. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Alex Claudio is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
Now
out.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 58, Alex Claudio. The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Claudio, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1. Here it is. Grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Daniel.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in as the big-time power threat, Daniel Polka. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
Abreu on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Pedroia back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1-1. Here it comes.
That's ball two.
Good take there to lay off the high
2 balls, 1
fastball.
strike. Count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Joe Jimenez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Yohan Moncada will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left field and deep. Benintendi racing back. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Now batting, Tim Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now at the plate, James McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
3 runs already home here. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
Grounded back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. White Sox on top, 5-4. Jace Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now in the box, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Cordell on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next. It'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Nunez at second with 2 down. The 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Count even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Full count now, 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's
Now
just
batting.
painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And he struck him out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead this one 5-4.
Greg Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Leury Garcia will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 is whipped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now, well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
2-1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Jose Abreu waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here he comes on 2-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. One out and a runner on third. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The runners are at first and third, one away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Garcia, the runner at third. Abreu over at second. Hawka at first. One gone. Fouled away. Shoots this one to first. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Count is 1 and 2.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ryan Brazier takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 70.
James McCann will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's threw it
right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox 4. Alex Colomé is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. This is line to left. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The batter.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Pedroia, base runner at first with 1 out. Into the air, back behind second. Sanchez waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Palos posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Randall Delgado wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alex Colomé hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.